Hey, it's Wendy Pearl with Penguin Random House, and here to tell you about two more books that are perfect summer reading books. Today in the background I've got some birds and some wild turkeys, so enjoy that. The first book is Beach Read by Emily Henry, just came out in paperback original, and this little book is on fire. Everybody is talking about this, reviewing it, reading it, loving it for good reason. I read this in a couple sittings. This book is kind of in the romance genre, although I don't know, I don't normally read romance, and I love this book. It's not your mother's romance, I'll just say that. It's got a lot more, I think, depth, and it's got a lot of humor. It's the story of two young writers, Augustus Everett and January Andrews, and they both end up at these beach houses side by side, living next door, with the intent of writing their next novel. And they both have writer's block and are struggling for very different personal, unique reasons. Now, when they first run into each other in this little town, they realize they know each other. In fact, they were big rivals in the writing department at college. So there's a complication right there. They devise this interesting sort of contest to help get them out of their writer's block, where they're going to try to switch genres, and Augustus is going to try to write a fun, happy ending romance, and January is going to try to write a very serious, deep literary novel. And they go off on literary field trips and research trips, and well, along the way, they fall in love. No big spoiler alert there. This is just the perfect summer book. That's all there is to say. And even the New York Times says it's tender, thoughtful, and very fun. And the next book is by Elizabeth Gilbert, very well-known author, City of Girls. Now, this came out in hardcover a year ago. It just recently came out in paperback. I love this book so much. It is the story of Vivian Morris, and in the beginning of the book, the very beginning, she's 95 years old, and she is responding to a letter where a woman named Angela says, "Now that my father is dead, tell me, what did you really mean to him?" Now we flash back to when Vivian was 19 years old, a bored, privileged Vassar College dropout who is shuttled off to New York by her parents to live with her maiden aunt. The aunt runs a dilapidated burlesque rundown theater in Manhattan in New York City, and this is where Vivian really starts her life. She goes there quite sheltered and innocent, but she doesn't stay that way for long. She's surrounded by all sorts of incredible characters. That slice of life of New York during those 1940s is really incredible. But of course, the book then goes on and follows her throughout her life. It spans 75 years, and in the end, we do find out what she meant to that man. And Vivian herself is just an incredible character. She is super smart and witty and funny, a little sarcastic, and someone that you truly want to spend more than 400 pages with. So both of these books are fantastic summer reads, and both available at ORINDA Books. Thanks.